Alright, I'm going to work on the adjustable riser, I think, a little bit here. So this is the way it comes from the factory here. 1200 ITC. Of course, you can just set that wherever you want it. It's kind of tight, so you can move it. I'm assuming you can probably tighten that up to where you want it so it doesn't move too easily. Of course, you can go around the front. So I've also got the LED signature lights that are going on here. So I decided I want to do the riser first because basically all the wiring is going to get moved around here. All the wiring from the factory goes down the center of the riser, like inside, and it comes out here. I already took this little clip out here, this little trim piece, and I've already kind of like temporarily laid my heated shield cable up here, and I need to run another cable up here for my GPS. So basically I wanted to do the riser first so I can do all the wiring, dress it all in. The wiring is going to come down the front of the new riser. It's not going to be inside the riser because you know, the riser has to move up and down on the adjustable riser. So let's take a look at this. This is how it comes from the factory. Pop off the cap, and basically we've just got a couple of plug-ins here. There's a ground here on this side. There's a ground wire right here. There's a loose zip tie. So I'll unplug these and get all these wires out, and we're going to pull all this out of here. We're going to remove the riser, and we're going to kind of temporarily set the handlebars down while we work on the new riser. This factory riser on an X package is this is 5.1 inches on an X package. I believe that's center of the post to the center of the bar. So that's an X package riser. I believe the TNT is like 4.5. And you know, it's 5.1. That's because it's actually metric. It's probably, I believe it's 130 millimeters, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that, but it works out to 5.1. So the reason I went with this riser is this adjustable riser here. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here's all the different ones on the side here. So this is supposed to be the 130 to 205. Is that right? I believe that's right. 130 to 205. You would think they would have check marked that. I don't know. Maybe that is a check mark there. I guess that is. So 130 to 205. That is 5.1 to 8.1 inches. So so the nice thing is 130 millimeters is 5.1, which is what that's the low point of the adjustable riser, and that is the stock riser height. So you know, when you're riding, when you come out of the hydro lines, or when you come out of the moguls and you want to just get back on the trail, all you got to do is loosen the clamp, slam it down to the bottom, and you know you're back to factory height. So to me that made sense. Now Skidoo actually doesn't recommend this one for the MXZ. They actually recommend this one here, I believe. No, sorry, this one here, 120 to 160. That's the one they actually recommend for the X package, because now the brake line will work fully. But for me, I wanted it to be a little higher. I've heard that the brake line is fine. It won't quite maybe go up to a full 8 inches, but I think it gets darn close to 8 inches, maybe 7.5, which is fine for me. There's not a lot you can do with this brake line. You can see it kind of, it's pretty direct already. You may be able to put it on the other side of this, finagle it around, out of this plastic. But I don't think you're going to gain much there. There's quite a bit of distance here. So I think we're going to see how it works out. But right now, that's the factory setup. So let's get ready to change all this. And maybe we can get a quick peek here what this looks like. Yeah, let's see here. So here it is. This is how it comes out of the box. This is actually the first time I looked at it. So it's a nice looking unit. So that technically should be the same height as that. Yeah, see? So that's slammed down right there. That's the exact same height as the factory riser that's on the X package right now. There's the nice lever on the back. It's actually pretty nice and light. Wow, that is sweet. So it comes with that. There's some directions in there. Looks like they give you all new bolts. They probably want you to use different bolts, or maybe they're the same bolts, but they got Loctite on them, obviously. They got some zip ties in there. So I'm going to go ahead and start removing the stock stuff, and we'll come back when I have this semi-mounted up. All right. Thanks.